My name is Nicola Davy. I'm from Hertfordshire and I studied French studies at the University of London Institute in Paris. I'd been weighing up my options of where to study French. I was looking at Bristol, Edinburgh, places where lots of people I knew were going. It was a 4-year course with 1 year in France. And then I stumbled across the University of London Institute in Paris, which was 3 years, all in France, all in French. Felt like the sensible option. The best thing about studying at the University of London Institute in Paris was being immersed in Parisian culture and learning something during my courses that I would then go out and use that day. The student community at the University of London Institute in Paris was really vibrant. There weren't many of us, so we were an incredibly tight-knit community. We really relied on each other, especially at the beginning when we were thrust into a foreign country and we didn't speak a lot of the language. We really helped each other, and that friendship really blossomed during the 3 years. And the friends that I met during my time there remain in my life. They're some of the most important people to me, even now 20 years later. Studying in Paris really shaped me as a person. It's something that I continue to talk about now in job interviews, when I meet clients, when I'm telling people about who I am and where I've been. It's a core part of who I am because it really pushed me outside of my comfort zone, and through surviving that challenge and really thriving in it taught me to really rely on myself. After I graduated from the University of London Institute in Paris, I went straight to work in PR. I started out in some PR agencies in central London. I worked for 3 different agencies on lots of different consumer brands. And from there, I then moved client side to lead global brand marketing for a British fashion brand. And then from there, I moved to the Estee Lauder companies, and most recently was working as global head of marketing for Jomo in London. And most recently, I've used all that experience to set up my own brand consultancy. Although I don't use French in my work now, the communication skills, the way of reading a room, understanding what people are saying when they're not really saying it, has been really vital in my career. Certainly was something when I was working with clients, when I was working for PR agencies, and then as I've grown in my career and in my seniority, it has enabled me to build relationships with senior leaders and to really hold my own in difficult situations. My top tips for students at the University of London Institute in Paris who are thinking of going into marketing is to really embrace the experience that you're having in Paris. Make the most of the city, of meeting new people, of really getting a rich experience from it. I'd also really encourage you to try and find work experience, whether that's in your holidays or while you're studying, because having some people who can vouch for you and show the experience that you've had will really help you when it comes to trying to find a full-time role. Looking back now, I feel so proud of the time that I spent at the University of London Institute in Paris. It was a formative time for me. I made incredible friendships and learned really important skills that have stuck with me for life.